Part of the whiskey journey for me is going back and trying things that I have had in the past and that I may have even liked, but for some reason have not made repeat purchases of them. Like, for example, there's the Highwood 90. I buy Highwood 90 regularly because I know what I'm going to get and I like the flavor. The same thing goes with Johnny Walker Green Label. I buy Johnny Walker Green Label repeatedly because I love it. Same goes with Prohibition from Cutty Sark, Cutty Sark Prohibition Edition. I repeat purchase it. I keep getting it and getting it and getting it. Alberta Premium, the standard bottling of Alberta Premium. Price and flavor. What more do you ask for? Well, I'm going back nowadays, and I have been doing so for a few months, to bottles that I've had in the past and liked, but somehow never made repeat purchases. Either it was a price issue or just one thing or another. There are certain flavors that I crave over and over again. And there are some things like I will enjoy some things, but then I want to try every other expression that I can from the same distillery. And this is one of those. Okay, here we have the Bunnahabhain 12. I had this in June of 2015. That's more than 6 years ago. I haven't had Bunnahabhain 12 since, but I have had several Bunnahabhains. I've had 18, I've had Moynia Marsala, I've had, my gosh, what is the list here? Let's take a look. The list. Okay, most recently, Bunnahabhain 18, Bunnahabhain 13-year-old Moynia Marsala, that's one I picked up at the distillery. There's a Bunnahabhain 25-year-old sample. I think it was a sample. Then there's Moynia Oloroso, and then there was Chobanach. Oh, and there's even some more after that. Hold on. There were some others. Yeah, the Sturadur and the Toichikada. Yeah. So I've had those most recently, Toichikada and Sturadur. And then before that was 8. So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've had like 9 different iterations of Bunnahabhain. But this was the first. This was my first introduction to Bunnahabhain more than 6 years ago. And so I'm going to come back to it and try it again. Just as if I'm trying it for the first time. Now this stuff lists for... let me get the right page here. This stuff lists in British Columbia for $95.99 plus taxes. Maybe that's one reason I haven't gone back to it for a long time. And trying other ones was worth doing. Oh my goodness, some of these prices are horrendous. 40-year-old, $1,500. 40-year-old 79 cask, $3,075. These are some expensive Bunnahabhains. But the cheapest one on list is $95.99 at the BC liquor store. So that's a bit of a, you're forking over some bucks. But when I saw this, and here's what I saw. I was online, and there's this company in Alberta that sends out a listing of how much something will, list of their specials. And I got Bunnahabhain 12-year-old, this particular bottle, for $65.99. That's $30 off. That almost pays the shipping. And if I combine it with 3 other bottles, which I did, so for 4 bottles, the shipping is $40, and shipping insurance is like $7, and bottle deposits are 10 cents a bottle, just like here, and goods and services tax is 5%. So I'm coming along with. Okay, let me work this out. $65.99 times 0.05 That's our goods and services tax. $3.30 plus. Let's see. 47 divided by 4. Let's say that's $12. Let's say $12 for shipping. Okay, so that's $15.30 plus the sales price of $65.99. So for $81.20, it's shipped to my door, whereas the $95.99. Okay, or is it $96.99? What was it? Me being coordinated here. $95.99. Okay, $95.99 times 0.15 plus 10 cents plus $95.99. So here we're talking $110. That's still $30 difference, or $30 more if you include, or almost $30 more, even when you include the shipping. So it was like silly not to jump for this. So that's our Bunnahabhain 12. It's pretty much a standard bottling. It's readily available, but like I said, in British Columbia, it's a little bit expensive. So maybe that's why I haven't bought it over and over and over again. All right, let's give it a try. This is bottled at 46% alcohol by volume, I believe, or is it 46.3 or some weird number like that? 46.3, I was right. Okay. It's got some sherry cask, I imagine, because of the color, unless it's colored. Does it say it's not colored? I don't know. Small batch distilled, alluringly complex bouquet with aroma of dried fruits. Right away, that tells me sherry cask. Oh, natural color, unchill filtered. There you go. Toasted. Okay, nice. So you're paying for quality here, whether you're paying 65 or 95. Oh yeah. I'm getting a lot more dark dried fruits than I remember. Oh, this is quite heavenly. This is better than I remember it. Rich, deep. Oh. This does smell good. I'm getting dark, ripe, and dried fruits. There's some raisins, but raisins and also some dark grapes in there. There's some it's just dark and dried fruits, dates, figs. What's the other one? Prunes. If you had all the fruits in here, in the fruit form, it would come across as quite the laxative. Oh, this smells beautiful. Why didn't I buy this again? It's been over 6 years. And I love it. I think I like it more than I did before. Oh, that nose. That's a fabulous nose. I can't get enough of it. And here I was going for some Spacesides for their sherry influence. I could have stayed on Isla for that. Bunnahabhain 12. Wow, you're surprising me. After all this time, you're surprising me. But I'm coming back to you. And we've even got some sheeting action that's coming down slowly. You know, now that I'm still nosing, I'm just getting a slight touch of peat. The peat is like a trace amount, just like it was 6 years ago. But first of all, I had to get past all those dark, ripe and dried fruits to get to it. Oh. Let's have a little bit of water. Oh. Can you tell I'm liking this so far? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On the palate, rich, ripe, dark fruits. Currants. Currants, yeah. Red currants. Maybe some black currants too. And there's the peat again on the nose. It's not an overpowering peat. It's delicious peat. And I didn't remember there to be so much fruit in the past, but it's there. The dark fruit is there. The peat smoke is integrated with the fruits, and it's giving them a little bit more strength, shall we say. Oh, this is a lovely, beautiful, fantastic dram. This is wonderful. Oh, why did I wait so long? Why did I wait so long? Now the reason I got this one first is because it would have the lowest amount of peat of everything that I'm trying on tonight's flight. And the reason you can tell I'm on tonight's flight in other videos is I'm wearing the same shirt. As long as the video was put up at around the same time, the same month, within a couple of weeks. Oh, yes. The next one is going to be a lower ABV, but more peat. Oh, what a way to start a flight. I'm starting a flight more towards the end just because of the strength of peat in here. Oh. But what a fruity little monster. Not quite a sherry bomb, but because of that little bit of peat in there with these fruits, I would put this in the same category as Glenfarclas 15. And Glenfarclas 15 is another one of those favorites of mine that I have bought several times just because it's so good. I might be buying more Bunnahabhain 12 in the future just because I like it. And if I can get it on a sale price from Alberta again, I'll do that. Slunchava.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.